So we got the Canon Vixia HF G50 4K camcorder. It's a prosumer, and my brother bought it for our church. Bought a couple of them. We're doing a vlog, and we're testing this camera out. So we're just in my brother's backyard. We got some got a close friend here, Tim.
That's who I am to you, a close friend.
Yeah.
It just seemed like I met you last
Well,
year.
he's basically my brother.
Dude, that means a lot to me. Thank you for that.
Got my real brother over there and his family.
You know, I'm still hung up over that like a brother thing. That really does make my night. Also, as you guys know, one of the main people in the F lineage, I was there from the get-go.
So yeah, we're gonna test this camera out, see how it works. And I'm liking it so far. Tim is going to get in the pool.
I'm going to get in the pool in my jeans and socks.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys about a scene in Pirates of the Caribbean that I really liked when I was a kid. Johnny Depp dove in his clothes, and I was always like, I wonder what that feels like, because it's got to be wet. And then he comes out and he's all sopping wet, and he's like, I want my hat. And it didn't feel cool at all, actually. Like, I'm cold. Oh, I'm happy being 25.
So
making 25 look good.
You turned 25 during the coronavirus.
You saved him.
And you know, how does that make you feel? You had some kind of third life crisis, you're saying?
So you're wondering kind of how that made me feel.
Sometimes they...
I'll sum it up in 3 words. Apathetic, grumpy, angsty. There was a lot of apathy and angst. You know, I quarantined real hard. I did. Some say I quarantined too much. But you know, we really came through, and now we're 25. It's like that Taylor Swift song.
That's a lot.
All right, got it. Continue your filming.
If she wrote a song about turning 25 during a pandemic and then feeling okay about it. So, yeah, I'm just happy to be 25.
Like, that's a lot of brush.
It's about 26, right? That'll never happen. So,
You'd be like, ah.
do you have any follow-ups, or is that all you need? What is this for?
This is the vlog.
Will I be receiving like a Papa John's coupon or something? Or?
I got some Papa Dough.
Papa Dough?
Yeah.
$10 worth.
How did you know my nickname?
What's the Papa Dough? Is there a word?
That was me in college.
So what was
No, it was him and then Brady and his girlfriend.
what was one of the harder things you had to do during the well, we're still going through the coronavirus,
sure.
but what was one of the harder things you've been having to go through?
Hygiene. Because when you realize that you don't have to shower, it's really hard to shower. So let me tell you about being in your house alone for 2 months. You don't do a lot of showering, and you forget where you put your toothbrush, and that doesn't bother you as much as it should. Also, you figure out all the places you can pee, which is everywhere.
In your house?
Yeah. Not carpeted areas, no, but like sinks, bathtubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, if you could focus and write some of this stuff down, you'd have a few good bits.
Thank you. But I'm not gonna.
He could have a Netflix special. It'd be called A Few Good Bits.
I have been working on my stand-up, actually. I'm gonna get into it pretty soon, I think.
I think both of you should do it together, though.
That's what we're gonna call the series.
What?
I think both of you should do it together, and it'll be Clay and I, and we're just like palling around, you know?
That's the whole title?
No, it's not gonna be, it's called, never mind. you know.
Sailed.
I missed it. Pickup day.
You're not like driving with your windows down.
Is that what we're burning right now, or is this roughage?
Oh, you like the speed. Woo! I like it.
This is good, because
Yeah,
I was
okay.
freezing earlier today.
You might want to get that umbrella down.
What? Just put the umbrella down?
Yeah,
Oh.
you can put your umbrella down.
That's fun. House is made of Legos and cotton candy.
That's awesome. I don't know about that, but maybe. I think that if you look at the Lord's creation, like, you know, the earth
and you look at the moon and the stars and all the planets, and you know, imagine if there was no sin, what man would do. I mean, you gotta admit that it's really weird that this is getting a little nerdy here, but it's really weird that the only planet, as far as we can study, that has man on it is here. Well, imagine if there was no sin and the original plan wasn't disrupted, and we just kept procreating and not dying. You know,
That'd be crazy.
you would fill the universe.
So what were you doing during the coronavirus?
I don't know if we have some more.
You had obviously you were trying to burn your house down.
And you were getting upset with me.
What changed for you when the coronavirus hit?
I was allowed to take my passion for technology and cinematography and use it in ministry. Before that, I was never really allowed to. It was made stay downstairs with the youth ministry. And all of a sudden, I became the most important person in the church.
Maybe I should get a knife for
Overnight. That's what changed for me. So in one ways, it was awesome.
The smaller ones.
You know, and my personality, I love change. So you would think because I'm such a people person that the coronavirus was a terrible experience for me. But I'm also like extremely adaptable and I love change, and so it was actually awesome.
I didn't do a lot.
But I'm getting a little tired. Too much crisis mode. Too many long hours.
I've never done it, but I've seen it happen. Once in my youth, I was swimming at the Carlisle pool, and all the referees, what do they call them?
Yeah, referees.
all the referees for the pool were like, "We gotta get out of the pool!" And me just being like a little 9-year-old, just like dripping wet with like, I think I had Twizzlers, because my grandfather would always buy me Twizzlers. I was like, what's going on in there? And I saw it. Little candy bar in there, but it wasn't. It was human feces. And they just kind of scooped it out, did some chemical dumping. It happened in Cadorus once too. So I guess I've seen poop in the pool twice, but I've never done it. I've never even peed in the pool yet. Thinking about doing it tonight, because when I jumped in here, I really had to pee.
If you pee in this pool,
You're not gonna know, because it's an urban legend that there's like dye in pools that make it a different color when you pee.
Grown-ups.
You won't be able to know that it happens. I could be doing it right now. If I would pee in the pool, I would do it little by little, slowly, like over time, just a little bit dribble out, so no one would be able to pinpoint like a warm spot.
You're in your own clothes.
You know, I'm in chlorine, which was gonna clean my clothes. So you know the little Mio bottles that like flavor.
If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and tell us in the comments what you would like us to explore next. As always, you can subscribe and ring the notification bell, and that will let you know when we post a new video every Monday. You can follow us at eFilmsTravel on Instagram. Okay, see ya.